So this is lesson number 2. And I'm going to show you the vocabulary for lesson number 2. This is just vocabulary. I'm not going to be covering anything else that I teach in class, okay? So this is just for vocabulary review. For starters, the first word is again or repeat, which means the same thing. Your non-dominant hand sits out here palm up, and you just take your dominant hand sort of cupped like this, and you just put your fingertips into the palm of your hand. This means again or repeat. Or if you were to do it several times, this means over and over and over or repeatedly. Okay? Again. Deaf. You can point to your ear, point to your mouth. Point your ear, point your mouth. Deaf. Deaf. Hearing. With one finger, you just do a circle from your mouth out and back up. From your mouth out and back up. Hearing is just a small little circle. Hearing. This is a hearing person, meaning I can hear, you can hear, so we are hearing. Versus deaf refers to somebody who cannot hear. Deaf. Deaf. And by the way, those are the correct terminology for that community. Learn. You're going to have your non-dominant palm up, and you're just going to act as if you're going to take a bunch of information out of your palm and put it up into your head. Learn. Learn. So just take the information out of, maybe this is a book, out of the book, put it in your brain. Learn. Like, as in, I like you, or I like chocolate. Like. So you're going to start with a flat hand right here at your chest, and you're going to pull out until your middle finger and your thumb touch, and your other fingers are standing up. Like. Like. Meaning. What's the meaning of that? What does that mean? So your palm is going to be facing to the side of you, facing across you, say that, and you've got the two hand, and you're just going to put your palms into your hand and twist them. 1, 2. 1, 2. So what does that mean? Mean. Or meaning. Meet, as in it's nice to meet you. So you've got two people, or two one hands, and you just bring them towards each other until they meet. Meet. Okay? Now this can be a directional sign, meaning I can put one person out towards you, keep one person out by me, so now I'm going to say meet. And I would do a directional sign if I'm saying it's nice to meet you. I would say it's nice to meet you. There are more words in that sentence to sign, but the general idea is if you're speaking to a person, you can bring the sign from them to you and have it meet together. Meet. Name. 2 hands, or 2 fingers or the letter H, and 2 fingers the letter H, and you stack one on top of the other and tap. Name. As in, what is your name? Name. Nice. Palm up, non-dominant hand. Dominant hand just swipes that palm from the back of the palm out to the fingertips. Nice. This is also the sign for clean. So nice or clean. So now you know, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Why didn't I sign you? Oh, I'll tell you that in class. No. 2 fingers down on your thumb. No. No. Now, this is where facial expression means everything. No, no, no. No. Okay? Sign, as in I'm going to show you a sign, or as in sign language. It's 2 one hands that rotate around each other towards your body. Okay, so I'm bringing this towards my body, and I'm rotating them, circling them both at the same time. Sign. Slow. Non-dominant hand, fist facing down to the floor, and your dominant hand just slowly goes up your arm. Slow. slow, as in, please slow down. I can't read your signs that fast. I'm a newbie. Slow.
And I think you remember the numbers from the first video.
And you remember Jacob. Student, which is what all of you are. Student. Remember when we signed learn, we took the information out of the book and put it up into our brain? Well, now we're going to do that sign, but we're going to add a person ending. So we're going to do learn and then a person ending. So these two hands straight down is a person, signifies a person. So student is out of your hand into your brain, person. Okay, so just to learn ends it there. Student has the person. Okay, now to teach, as in I'm teaching you sign language. You're going to take the information out of your head, teach. Pull the information right out of your brain, teach. Okay, a teacher is teach with a person ending. Teach, teacher. Okay.
If you're wondering what that noise is, that's just me getting a bowl.
Jacob's hungry. Thank you. Your dominant hand touches your chin and then extends out to the person you're thanking. Thank you. Start right here. Thank you.
I already know that one.
Understand. You start with a fist at your forehead and then you put up your index finger. Understand. Understand. What? We're going to do all the WHs now. Not all of them. Some of them. What? You're just going to put your hands out. What? It's sort of like a little what?
Or we could do the ABCs.
Where? It's a one hand that you bring the finger side to side. It's not like now. It's side to side. Where? Where? As in, where did you go? Who? So, I'm going to use a one hand. I'm going to extend out my thumb. Put my thumb on my chin. And go like this. Who? Who? And you actually have to make that. It's actually part of the sign. Who? So don't feel silly, because we're all going to do it. Who? If you don't do this part, it's not who. Who? Who? And why? You start with a flat hand up here at your head.
Who? Who?
Okay, there's the who. We're doing why now. You start with your flat hand up here at your head, and you bring it down to the letter Y. So, why? 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 Again, flat hand up here,
Okay.
bringing it down to the letter Y. Why?
Oh yeah, I can do that.
Of course you can. And
I
yes.
got like this for a phone.
And yes, it's a fist, actually the letter S, and you pretend like it's a head, and you're nodding it.
I think I actually noticed one.
And what do you need to do with your face? You need to add facial expression. Yes, give some sort of an affirmative facial expression.
And that's called nodding your head.
It's called nodding your head. And finally, I'm going to address indexing, which you will hear in class. However, just to put it on this video, indexing is basically pointing. In our culture, we say it's not polite to point, but in sign language, it is polite to point. So if I am talking about somebody, I'm going to point in their direction. So I'm talking about you, I'm going to point to you. If I'm talking to somebody who's over there, I'm going to point over there in their direction. So if I'm going to say, who is that? Who, and I point to that person. Or who are you? Or I'm trying to give you another example. Like nice to meet you. Okay, so pointing at the person you're talking to or about is polite.
I know some things
Go
they're
figure
talking
that.
about.
So that's it for our vocabulary for this week. Enjoy, and I'll see you next time.
Bye.